Okay, good evening, guys. I see my brother Coach Patrick is here in the house, all the way from the DRC. And I can tell you the DRC market, when it comes to funds, that is one of the markets we need to attack seriously with one heart. Earlier on, I had a talk with my brother Asaf. We were talking about the potential of what is likely to happen. I need you guys to see something that the rest of the world is not seeing. And I'm going to pick this from the statistics that are already existing. Just the statistics. This is what I want us to do analysis on. And so whoever is coming in, stay muted, because now we want to touch a few things. Why people should actually be a part of LFI, why they should join the blockchain era. Why? It's very important because, guys, our markets are flooded with liars. So many crypto projects lacking real utility. And I've had an argument with owners of companies over time. I have gone heads on with owners of companies, and I even tell them, give 3 months, your project will be down. And they ask me, are you a prophet of doom? No, guys, it's very easy. Most of us have been in the crypto space. We actually know that mainstream usability has failed most of the cryptos. Now, that is the reason most of the, I would say, the big top understanding business people are saying no to the industry. They're just saying no. Why? You cannot have invested, let's say, $60,000 today. 1 week down the road, it is 30,000. Does it make sense to you? Now, those are some of the things which are messing up some people. Well, others are saying you need to know how to hold. So there are a number of ways you can make crypto. I'll give you an example. Let me see. Okay, I won't share something here. I shared it with a few guys. Last year in April, I got, I think, $10,000. I invested it in a certain concept coin like this one that was beginning. And can you imagine, at that time, I also thought I was losing the money. It was at 0.001, 2 zeros. As we talk right now, that specific coin is trading on 17 cents. After almost 16 months, guess what? I've been just holding it. I pushed it into minting. This is something I need us to discuss. Minting. I pushed it, not minting, into staking. When you stake your crypto, you know what happens? You get rewards for staking. As I talk, I have, let me see, I was counting 2.6 million worth of those coins. Can we go into a little calculation? I will be showing it to some people. I don't show it here live. Now, 2.6 million coins at a value of 0.17. That is 442,000 US dollars. An investment of how much? 10,000. I can assure you guys, I am not about to remove these coins from the staking. I just renewed them almost a week back for another year. I locked them for another year. But again, the company said, however much you lock them, we want to give you 30% of your coins during the festive season. Now, by the time we hit the festive season, if that coin has gone to a certain level, I will be in money. Now, what am I saying? I'm saying that we are in a concept at the moment. All of you who understand crypto, most people, us when we joined the industry, we just hit fake cryptos that were on the dashboard. Do you know what they call cryptos on the dashboard? They just show you have this much. There's nothing you can do. You can't even convert them. Now, today, I want to share with you statistics. I'm not going to do the full presentation now. Let me share some things I need you to take and look at it critically and make your own decision. So the first I'm going to do is I'm going directly to the website. There's something I want us to look at there. Very important. So I'm sharing right now. Let's go and look at something that we can analyze. All of us, let's use our heads to do analysis here without any prejudice here, or without anything like saying I'm part of the company corporate team. No. I'm just someone like you trying to do something called analysis. So let's go directly here. This is the part I want us to go to a token that we all want to be a part of. Once I go here, I'm going to go to another part, which we are all going to see. So I'm opening this coin live. Are we together? Let's go and look at a little things here. I'm opening this coin live before we can. I like it. Now let's look at 24-hour volume. It has just touched $40 million just right now. Just right now. $40 million. Guys, do you know what is happening here? The coins that you've been a part of out there that have anything to do with community, they wait for the company to bring in people first, then the coins gain some bit of traction here and there. But I can tell you, people haven't even come into the company. Our coin is already trading, you can see it at $1.7, doing volume. Our most important thing is the volume. In 24 hours, this is almost 40 million. Actually, it goes up to sometimes $45 million. What does that mean? That anything is likely to change soon. Now watch this, because I know what most people are doing out there. Let me unshare something. I want to share another thing here that you can go and check, because what is happening to the crypto space, most people think that as soon as a coin appears on CMC, it is done. And you know that has also increased momentum of some of these coins. Let's go to CMC very fast and pick something from there, because I'm trying to bring a little bit of argument with people who are out there saying that this is like any other. This is CLFI. This is okay. All right. Now you see here. Now this is where we are going to get the statistics. Let's go and get the statistics of this coin just from here. All the statistics will be got from here. Are you looking at this graph? It had a little spike the other day, and that spike is understandable because the coin hasn't picked stability yet. It is still actually not where it's meant to be. Now let's go down here and look at some of these areas that you can go to and find the coin. One, L Bank. Are we together? Look at the most important pairs that you can actually find. Bitmart, Bitforex. You see, by the time a coin starts trading with USD, then you know that something is serious. If USDT accepts that trading, and we are looking at just 1 billion tokens, and you know there is also banning that happens during when there is what we call during the banning happens when we are moving from one block to another, and this is almost happening every 2 weeks. When there is halving in the system, this token is also doing its halving every 2 weeks. So there are certain tokens that are banned in the process. Now, when you get to know that the coin is trading, meaning you can withdraw it anytime, we go and look at the truth, because this is the truth for those of you who haven't bought it. I can tell you, if you are part of this company, yes, I know you can go and buy directly on these exchanges, but I had the same idea before, but I said, no, I want to stay disciplined. Do you know what they call discipline in the industry? Buy from a place where there is control. And there is a question I asked for those of you who have always asked about dumping. You know what they call dumping? I was very concerned about dumping. All these exchanges that you see, by end of this year, we might have over 10 exchanges. Something that has happened for the first time, liquidity into these exchanges is being controlled. Now, to me, when I heard that, I knew that no one can just dump this coin. That's the bit that I want most people to sit back and ask, okay, so if there is a bit of sanity or there is control here, it means that it will make a business sense to those guys who say, no, I don't want a crypto that just loses value. Are we together? If you bought the coins today and tomorrow they hit $20, you can't just exit all of them at once because you're going to destabilize the market. I don't know whether you get that. Someone might call it manipulation, but no, there is a little bit of control in how much liquidity is supplied in the exchanges to avoid dumping. Are we together? So you don't just leave the coin to the mercy of the public. There is a certain control that you put in to enable exit in phases, exit that is sane, not someone coming to play a game. You play in, you hit hard, then you dump. No, that one is not going to happen. Now, after sharing some of these things to show you that the coin is actually healthy and trading and doing amazing volumes, then we go to the facts. Now, let me take you to the facts. These facts, if you don't pick them, it's up to you. That is for the people who understand what brings value in a coin, a buy and sell pattern. Now, that is the thing I want everyone to understand. The ability to have plenty of buy and sell. Now, that's the fact I want us to look at. The buy and sell what? Pattern. Now, I want to share my presentation here, which has some facts. Let me share some facts on the presentation here that everybody is going to see. So, can we see this? Are we seeing this very clearly? Asaf, can we see this or you cannot see it? What are friends?
Yes, we can see it clearly.
Good. Now that you can see this, let's go to minus all this analysis. Let's go to some facts. Let's go to fact number one that we need to look at before because once we get these facts in our heads, then we can defend the why. You get it? Someone will come and say, why shouldn't I buy Ethereum? Are we together? Why? We want to first look at what we have that is going to actually cause this value to actually just go up. One of the facts we have is the hardware that we have. It's not just any hardware, the phone. There is something about it that I want you to look at. And once we get that, then we'll know. It's actually one of the biggest things that is going to cause something that has never happened. And we know something here that the market has a potential. It's not that we are entering in something that we need to forge. The company is not forging something in terms of creating a market. No, 657 billion has already been registered. These are not, figures that were picked from somewhere. No, these are the real figures. 2022, 657 billion. Now that is business. Now that's the part I want us to first look at. That is now business. Are we together? In terms of selling hardware, we are not even going to the coin value yet. So if we can sell in a market that is right now worth 657 billion, then we want to see what are we coming with. Does this market have real volume? Yes. The same product that we've brought last year alone, 1.2 billion of that product was sold. According to statistics, every 18 months, somebody changes a phone. I saw people who had lined up at the iPhone store, and I'm like, what's going on here? Guys slept there to be the first guys to have the iPhone 15. And I'm like, really? Some guy was holding his 14, but he can't wait to exchange it for a 15. Now imagine a time is coming where 1.2 billion phones, all of them can't actually mint crypto, and that market is open for us. I don't know whether you're seeing something here. That market is actually open, because I can tell you, unless if somebody's head is totally dense, if someone put for me 3 phones today, you give me a Samsung, you give me an iPhone, and you give me the LFI one, and you tell me the advantages of all, definitely, unless if I'm stupid, I would definitely pick this phone. So that means there is a potential we are most likely to pick. Now, I'm not even talking about the coin yet. I'm talking about the capacity of the company to keep existing in paying, because we are paid on selling the hardware. Before we even talk about the coin, do we have a product? Yes, we do. Does this product provide some extra value on what is on the market? Yes. Now that is key. So it means minus the coin gaining value, we can still play in a 657 billion worth of a market. That is, we have not even put our money of the tokens yet. Are we together? Now we are coming. Let's go to the next thing that I need us to look at. Very important. The market that now we are entering with the next product. Let's first leave our phones alone. Let's go to the crypto bit. Anybody coming in the crypto space, they are coming to play in a $1.1 trillion market. But the market is brutal. Everyone has come, they are competing against Bitcoin. They are telling themselves, I'm the next Bitcoin, I'm this, I'm this. But if you came with a motive of creating usability, then you're changing the game. Most people actually cannot defend the usability of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has no usability, guys. I can tell you point blank. The usability of Bitcoin is seen through other coins because it's the exit. It is the exit for all coins. So that is where it picks its own usability from. Everybody is saying, can I convert to Bitcoin? Can I convert to USDT? So when you look at Bitcoin, USDT, these two are just there always waiting. But I can assure you that 1.1 trillion is the current value. The market went up to $3 trillion. 3 trillion. I was looking at it when Bitcoin touched about 68,000 almost. And I'm like, what is going on? But we are okay now. Let's go and see whether we have something that makes sense. In addition to what we were talking about here. Originally, we are saying we have a hardware which is operating in per year, 1.2 billion worth of the potential that we can sell is 1.2 billion, guys. Let us not take away the entire market. We are in a market where we can take over everything. Now let's go. 1.1 trillion. What has brought this market up? 400 million. Now this is what we need to put aside. 400 million people in the last 13 years have pushed the crypto market to 1.1. This is actually our first market. It doesn't matter what coin these people have, but if you got 400 million guys today and you told them that, you know what, guys, if you bought the LFI one, because they understand crypto, it will automatically mint for you Bitcoin. I mean, LFI tokens, CLFI token. They're like, okay, does it work like Bitcoin? Yes. They say, okay, fine, we are taking on the phone. Now, 400 million people, if we did a calculation here right now by 770 euros already, we are entering money that you don't understand. We are entering billions of dollars. So before we start asking ourselves whether our product is viable or not, we need to look at the figures, the current statistics that give us an advantage over what is out there. I have told people that I would never be a part of this project if I hadn't sat for 1 week to look at what might happen. Now, do you know what is most likely to happen? Let me show you something that as we move forward, we have two areas in the industry which we are connecting to. Guys, these guys are so smart. Two areas. There is education, that is number one. And then there is e-learning. You people, you need to know the difference between the two. Education, the market of education, there is what we call e-learning in that education. Now, the e-learning alone, just the e-learning, has attracted 399 billion. Just e-learning. These are the guys who are coming to learn online. They are online. The courses, the money that has been picked out there. But now when you look at the entire education sector globally, it's not something that is small. It is worth 6.3 trillion. This is so big. You've seen all the universities, guys are advertising this, that. And the question is, why are people running into that? That's the part where these guys are answering a certain why, that people are hungry to learn, which is actually very true. I'm one of the people. I'm always learning. And people think that when you learn, then you earn. That's not even thinking. You remove this L and you start earning. That means that is partly a job. So jobs have disappeared. They are actually disappearing. They are reducing. People are saying, can we seek for an alternative? That is where some of these things are coming in. Some of these things are coming in at that level. So now, the part that we all understand very well, I'm going to go back behind. I won't do the full presentation. I'm going to go back to some statistics later on the phone. We all understand that people out there are fed up of what I would call reading from billboards. I used to work in companies that spend lots of money putting up billboards. Then at the end of the day, we had two fights. The guys in accounting and then the sales team or the marketing team. The marketing team says, we want $1 million to erect, let's say, 10 billboards. The guys in sales, I mean in accounting, are saying, tell us how much money are you most likely to make from this $1 million that we are giving you? And that answer could never come through because they were never sure. When you look at a billboard and the product has been put there, do you know that you look at it, it is very deceptive, it's looking amazing. You go buy the product, and at the end of the day, do you know what happens? It's not what actually you saw. Now, that industry is being slowly replaced by direct sales. That is the part where we say business for home has actually decided to give them hierarchy in earning. 329 billion is what that market has so far created. And direct selling is the way to go. It has also become a course in schools. So we are also entering that part, meaning that we are willing to let a few of you understand this, to go out there and become our foot soldiers, send our product everywhere as a company. Now, I was giving you an analysis first on the products minus telling you one of the most important things, the node that has been fixed in this phone. I'm going to stop this share. I'm bringing another share that you need to look at so that you can understand clearly what we want to talk about much more. So I'm giving you this other one here. Okay, now look at this. Our final deal. Now this final deal is what we call the LFI 1. It is the only thing that I want us to analyze today, and then we see whether it makes sense for us. When I did my analysis, I discovered that this phone, since tomorrow I'm going to unveil it officially. So whoever is in Uganda, tomorrow, please come to the office. I will be unveiling this phone officially and opening it officially. I have never opened it. I said I will keep it till when everybody is around. Something about this phone that is going to propel the value of the coin is this. Every time you buy it, do you know what you do? You load it. Now, that's the part I need us to understand. It's a machine. When you load it, what is going to happen to you? It's going to start minting. Now, when it starts minting, at the end of the month, you're going to see what has been minted. And you need money, right? What are you going to do? You're going to run to the exchanges and convert. You are going to sell. Meaning, when you're selling, there is someone who is ready to buy. Are we together? And this is going to keep happening almost every time. And do you know how it's going to happen? People are not being forced to change. It's not an app. When you tell someone to upload an app on their phone to download, they will never do it. So many people have minting systems on their phones. But now we are talking about the phone with an inbuilt node. We are replacing the iPhones, the Samsungs, with this phone. So we need to look at something that is likely to happen. Those of you who are not buying this coin now, in the next 5 to 6 months, now I'm giving a projection. If, let's say, we manage to sell close to 500 million phones, it's very possible. It's very possible because Every day, the company is producing about 2,500 every day. And as soon as they are produced, they are being taken away. A few days ago, when I was at the office, we did an order, and our phone that we picked that evening was the last in the store until we waited for new stock the following day. So people are buying the phones, people are loading them with CLFI, and at the end of the day, they are waiting to see what is going to happen. The minting is about to start. There is a countdown. There is a countdown going to start. 6 months from today, you'll ask yourself what we were telling you before. Are we together? So if you're somebody who is looking for a lucrative return on investment, that's the word. I know most people don't like the word return on investment. There is nobody that goes into business without looking for return on investment. You are investing, the word that most people don't want to use, we are replacing it with a reward. You're going to get rewards, but these rewards are in terms of earnings. You're out there, you're confused, you don't know what crypto to buy, CLFI should be on your list. This I can assure to you. I have bought coins, guys, for the last 5 years. I have been buying coins. Some of them are fake, others are real. I have a total of 125 coins, 125 different coins and tokens. I be there, sometimes one token shoots. I be there, another one gets dumped, and that money just goes down. But to a big extent, I have actually made money than lose. You see, I have made money than actually lose. So in this industry, someone is going to come and ask, why do you want me to buy this token? You need to be sure of your answers, because this coin is seated in a place where everybody is likely to be having it. It's going to become a household coin. By the time you make a coin a household, then it means the usability is definitely the deal. It might skyrocket. You see it jumping from 1.7 in the next 6-7 months, the coin is more than $20, more than $30. I'm just giving you something. One day we shall revisit this kind of talk. And you ask yourself, did I know what was going to happen? This is the part where I tell people that, can you take advantage right now? And then they look at us and they think we are mad. Then 1 year down the road, they see what we've done, and they think we are part of a certain organization that is ungodly. That's the first part they think of. But I am sorry to say that we shall keep winning, not because we are well positioned. It's because we believe what we are doing. Success comes when you believe what you're doing. Otherwise, if you're here playing, wasting time, forget going to the top. I like the part where Asaf said today actually, that he doesn't know how he's going to get to a certain rank, but he's going to get there. He said, I'm definitely going to get there. I don't care how. I said, that's it. And another person said, me, I'm not ready. You see, those are two different mindsets. You see, two different mindsets. As a man thinketh, so is he. Are we together? So the coin that we are talking about already is trading and has enormous potential in terms of usability. We have all seen where it is headed. It is in a potential market, both on the physical hardware and also the token itself being used, buy and sell, a buy and sell pattern that I've been trying to talk about. So those who want to enter into the promotion that is coming, there is something that we are talking about here earlier about the promotion. This is the event that is about to happen. Let me open it for you so that you can see it. I know some of you have been saying, I want to go to Dubai, I want to go to Dubai, I want to do this. The event is going to happen in just a month and a half from today. The Global Coefficients event. Are we together? It's coming. And those who want to be a part of it, let me show you what you need to do. It's very simple. Very simple. Let me open it up here. Now, 1,600 is what the company is looking for, qualified what? People. 1,000 what? 600 coefficients, November 2023. And it's not far from now. We are entering October, and then we are entering November. I don't know what date, but we shall find the date, but it's definitely in Dubai. Dubai blockchain. And there are 4 ways to be a part of the event. You said you wanted to go to Dubai, where they have paid everything for you. This is where you be connect now. Look at this. The coefficients, November visitor pass. Now there is a visitor pass. You want to be a visitor, exhibition floor access, the conference partner area, 5,000 worth of sales. Now they have started. 1 person. This is something we want to look at. The compensation plan, they say do some 5,000 worth of I think this is a package, not even sales. Access, you have it. This includes access for 2 days event, lunch and coffee break. So you're seeing what is included. Let's go and see including on what. Now look at this. They're increasing the inclusions. Premium pass. Premium pass, they're talking of 7,500. Now listen to this. Access for 2 days event, lunch and coffee break, 3 days night hotel accommodation. Do you see how things are increasing now? They have now added you 3 days, 3 nights and hotel accommodation. Now listen to this. Free for any new qualifier. The blockchain era senior director, you become a senior director, or a 10,000 CP business volume, 50% rule. Now, if they're saying 50% rule applies, it means you need to have at least 20,000 on a leg, another 20,000 on a leg. That is less 40,000. So, and then the company will pick some 10 from that to make sure that you have 10%. This is 10,000. 50% rule. So if you're to get 10,000, actually no, if you're to get 10,000, it means that you have done 10 on one side, they have picked 5. You've done another 10 on one side, they have picked what? 5, which gives the 50% rule. So now we are moving to the next one. Look at this. Now look at this one, guys. What is involved here, inclusive of 2 days event, lunch and coffee, 3 days night hotel accommodation, fly reimbursement. At least they have told you how much they are likely to reimburse your flight. 1,500 USD. They did some calculation. And do you know how much it costs from Uganda to Dubai on our flight? Let's say Uganda Air. It's about $700. This is a return ticket, I'm telling you. So there is more money for you here. Exclusive private conference. Now look at this. Private gala, dinner party, private visit for LFI Labs office. Secret prize. There is a prize for someone who hits this level. And now the company is saying 10,000 free for any new qualifier who is the executive director, or 60,000 business volume, 50% rule. So if it is 60, it means you have done something somewhere. So we need to agree and start running to the next level. Now let's see the next one. Now this is where the inner circle one is coming in. I am targeting this seriously without joking. The inner circle, and the company is saying they are giving you extras, inner circle access, secret prize. You see, 300,000 worth of sales that are being looked at. So are we ready to run this, or we are not ready? This is something that is an extra for those who want to run very fast, and we can make it. If we get organized, we can do what? We can make it. So I didn't want to do an actual presentation. I just wanted us to break a few things and then look at the potential of the industry we are in. This is not comparable to these ROI things that keep lying to us. Do you know what these guys did? Put aside $20 million to first build awareness. Who has seen such a company? $20 million for just awareness, building, branding. That shows you these guys are not jokers. $20 million. They already have plenty of products, 20 products ready. Over how many? About 150 employees in the company. And I can tell you, we are more than 700,000 people. This is the second week. Who has ever seen that? I was showing someone that our team has gone up to more than 700, almost touching 1,000 in less than 2 weeks. Me, I have never seen that in any business. So without wasting any time, guys, those who haven't made up their decisions fully, if you want money for 2023 in the next, we are touching October, November. December is not counted because you're going to count it up to 20th. That is where you need to stop counting December. So right now you have 2 months and around 15 days. Actually, you need to start preparing for Christmas on the 15th of December. Stop looking at your elder brother or your young brother and say, now, do you have something for me for Christmas? Me, I have relatives who call me and say, bring me the old shoes. And I'm like, why don't you want the new one? Why do you want the old one? So those kind of things, let's stop trekking to the village all the time for Christmas. This is the time when we need to actually get on a flight with the entire family and go on a holiday to Dubai for Christmas. I know Christmas is family moment, but let's not use the excuse that we have to be with family. No, go on a holiday. And in the next 2 months, you can do it. With TBE, with LFI, you can do it. And I'm very sure. So those who want to do it, we are here. We are going to support you. I can assure you, we are going to support you. So I think I am done for now. I could probably just call Asaf to give out, say, a confirmation of the few words. I know he has been doing analysis on this project. And he's one of those people who has done a similar project before. He knows what we are dealing with. He was at the office in Dubai. I have Brother Ronnie here. He was also at the office in Dubai. He saw what he saw, and he knows what exactly the company is all about. So Ronnie, Brother Asaf, in 1 minute. Ronnie, prepare 2 words there for my people too. In 1 minute, Brother Asaf, can you say something? Are you there? Or you're not there? You can unmute. Okay. Brother Ronnie, if you can say something as Asaf is putting himself together, well and good.
Thank you for that wonderful insight. We are so excited. Actually, as I speak, there's something going down, as you know, and I'm urging everyone to at least focus and have belief in what you're doing. This is the business of the future. The future is now. I'm with Brother Ali here. Also, he wants to say something.
Good evening, guys. This is the future of the business. I've seen the vision. I've seen the passion. I'm motivated. I'm highly encouraged. We are going to make it. Guys, let's push. Let's push, guys.
Yeah, this is it, guys. Let's punch this business. Like our president has said before December, our lives must change. Thank you.
All right, Brother Ronnie. Hey, you guys are just amazing. And I can tell you, if you stay with that motivation and excitement, the sky is not even the limit for you. You're headed to the top. So, guys, without wasting time, I think since we're just a few people here, I will probably share this to a few people who haven't seen the truth yet. Then once we have gathered some quorum, I'm trying to see the best time for my business partner to be coming and being a part of us. Then we are also going to be joining some of the Zooms that are English. If you joined the Telegram, there are Zooms there that are English. They have their time. You can always join them and learn something. This company is doing over 20 to 30 Zooms in a week. 20 to 30 Zooms, different languages, and anyone can connect from anywhere. So otherwise, for now, guys, let's stay blessed and let's meet tomorrow. I will be at the office tomorrow unveiling the phone. So invite people so they can come over. I will come in by around 2 and we unveil the phone and everybody will see it and know that it is real. They should even touch it and know that it is real. So for now, have a lovely night, guys.